wrestling fans, thanks for clicking today's dreaded D Rose report. After Raw went off the air on Monday, trainers came back to help John Cena and attend to the Big Show. Anyway, Randy Orton was headed back to the ring, but turned around and came back, to the ramp because Orton wanted to retrieve his WWE belt. Well, Cena pulled it away from him and posed with it in the ring. Orton then left while Big Show was still at ringside selling his injuries, and a referee and Cena helped Big Show back to the back to end the show. I wouldn't want to be either one of them trying to help that big sucker back there. Anyway, there was said to be a lot of negative chatter amongst fans leaving the Survivor Series pay-per-view in Boston. Didn't really say why, but I think it was kind of maybe a dull event or something. But word from backstage at the Survivor Series is that at the 90-minute mark of the show, when the only thing trending worldwide was Bret Hart, a lot of people were unhappy internally, and other officials were not good over WWE's inability to get stuff to trend past American Music Awards and the big NFL game, the Patriots and the Broncos. I mean, darn the luck. How much money did they lose then? Nah. Hey, Isis, the Amazon, remember her? She posed with Rosita in a picture monster. Anyway, that was in 2010, I believe. Anyway, she was announced as being a part of WWE's NXT season, being paired with pro Vicky Guerrero. Remember when they did all that stuff? Then WWE announced that Vicky had fired her. We never did get to see her wrestle, and I heard she wasn't all that good. But anyway, congrats to Lindsay K. Hayward, which is her, on setting a Guinness Book of World Records for the tallest actress in a leading role in, it says, this Fantastic Fest hit R100. Don't know anything more about that, but I'll find out about it. R100. Anyway, now she's a Book of World Records. Matt Hardy noted on Twitter that his body is healed quite nicely and is ready to go hard now. Hardy said that his knees are bad, but credited DDP Yoga with helping his flexibility out on. And he posted a picture where he's showing he's just in love with his body, whether Ruby Sky is or not. There's speculation amongst the fans that Davey Richards' neck injury isn't legit, and that he's backing out of Pro Wrestling Noah Tour because his tryout with WWE is still going on. And it's worth noting that in a match with Eddie Edwards and The Ascension at last week's NXT taping, there was a scary spot when Victor dropped Richards on his head and Richards was slow getting up. Richards seemed to be fine after the match and left the ring with no problem, but that could be, if he's got a neck injury, that's probably where it came from. And pre-sale password for you guys in Massachusetts, to Boston, the TD Gardens, March 25th for SmackDown taping is going to be WWE MA. Pre-sale go on sale, looks like Friday at 10 a.m. It actually says 10 p.m. here, but I never knew anybody started tickets at 10 at night. Anyway, there's some speculation about LAYLA. Remember her? A little short. Anyway, after she didn't tweet for over a month and hasn't been on TV since September, but F4W Online now reports that LAYLA is not injured, and there's no word where she's been, though, but she started tweeting again Monday. Oh, we missed her. Both Cody Rhodes and Miz are doing media appearances in the Northeast today on TV and radio, promoting their show coming up that way. Anyway, while speaking with Cable Fact's most powerful women in cable breakfast yesterday, Stephanie McMahon talked about how WWE is on their way to doubling or tripling the size of the company. She talked about how the most important lesson she's learned from her father, Vince McMahon, is as long as I could look in the mirror, look at myself in the eye, and know I was a good person, that's all that matters. So I don't know whether she's going to be stepping on some toes or what, but doubling or tripling? It would have to be the network in there, but someday, WWE's website, and I hate to be a negative person, the network is going to lose money for quite a while. And it may never make it. Unless they got something really up their sleeve, I don't know. WWE's website has a new poll asking fans better name for CM Punk Daniel Bryan's tag team. Said the GOATs, greatest of all teams. Greatest of all teams. Or the Beard and the Best. Don't like either one, really. They're also allowing fans to enter their own names in comment section. With over 13,000 votes cast, the Beard and the Best is leading about 63%. So come up with a good idea other than that stuff. That's awful. All right. Could be the bomb in the face. Daniel Bryan's face and the pipe bomb. Anyway. Noted fans going to be able to vote for each winner of the 2013 Slammy Awards via voting on the WWE app, which is going to be December 9th. And WWE is asking fans to share what they think should be nominated for a Slammy by using the hashtag Slammy on Facebook or Twitter. And besides the Slammys that airs on TV, there's going to be also a special on WWE.com, Slammy Awards. Possible swerve for the Authority. Must see Michelle McCool's. Anyway, there's going to be some hassle going on with the Authority. I got a stinking feeling. And Michelle McCool's got some pictures out on the internet if you can find them. Hip hop legend Daryl DMC McDaniels, he was backstage last night at Raw in Long Island. Hogan tweeted, I don't know what he's up to either, last night, that he said he's come up with another huge idea that he can't wait to tell to the right person. I would say it was probably something to do with using their money so he could make some money from it. Don't want to use your own, do that. Drew McIntyre noted on Twitter, thanks to WWE, that he finally has a green card and a permanent residence of the U.S. That's good. WWE is going to be returning to Nassau Coliseum in Long Island, New York, for a live event March 22nd, Saturday. Pre-sale on that is WWE LI. Tonight's SmackDown and main event's going to be taking place in Mohegan Sun's Arena in Unicastville, Connecticut. No match has been announced, but for either show, but SmackDown will have a special Thanksgiving theme. We always do. And I doubt it's got anything to do with turkey gravy. Did one time, and we don't see none of that no more. Can't do that. We can't. Kids are watching. WWE taped following matches for Long Island to air on this week's Superstar, though. Zack Ryder taking on Fandango. Usos taking on Swagger and Cesaro. WWE Hall of Famer Sunny tweeted the following about her health update this evening and saying that she's going to have major cancer-related surgery on December 17th. Said, bad news at the doc today. I'm going to be getting major surgery December 17th because the first doc screwed up, let's say, royally in May, and she says very upset today. Triple H announced tonight on Raw that from Long Island that Brandy is going to be taking on Johnny Cena. It's going to be taking place the World Heavyweight title and the WWE title hanging above the ring in tables, ladders, and chair match. Triple H didn't directly say that it would be a title and unification match, but both titles will be on the line. DLC takes place December 15th, Toyota Center, Houston, Texas. We'll see what happens. I can't see them combining the two titles together because really I don't think they have enough titles. They need more titles go around so you can have more people going after more goals and more. Oh, don't need less. But anyway, I know they do crossovers from WWE from Raw to SmackDown, so they may unify it. Just be one world title. I don't know. They kind of did it with Jericho years ago, but I don't know if that went over too good either. It was a good draw, though. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.